I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. Calm. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad. I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself. So why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
I'm your partner. You're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
Thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again. But unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
It hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keish, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so? Whatever.
Tune into me. You're watching Gully TV. This is a video that I just couldn't get off my mind. I actually watched it 2 days ago. And what you see here is former NBA player, lottery pick, University of Maryland, Player of the Year, Joe Smith. And he seems to have his hand full with this young lady right here, and she's filming him. And it's looking really, really bad for Joe. Damn. I just had to get on here, man, and add some footnotes to the scenario. Joe Smith, he had a pretty solid NBA career. He played for quite a few teams. He had some success. And he's been out of the league for some time now. And every now and then, for some reason, we'll see Joe Smith in social media. What you have right here is, from what I'm seeing is, this is one of those situations where you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And Joe seems to be very upset that his lady here has an OnlyFans account. And you hear her say, "You knew what I was when we started." And that strikes me as she probably was a woman of the night or possibly a stripper. For some reason, NBA players, they seem to pick terrible, terrible mates. Often, they probably end up in the predatory situations where women are only with them guys for money. And I know Joe Smith played long enough to get a pension from the NBA, so he probably still is well off. Probably has some business investments and shit like that. But what he did wrong was invest in this. Gentlemen, make sure you avoid ladies like this. As you can see, she has no respect for him. She's filming this encounter that they're having privately in their home. She went live and she put Joe on camera, and Joe doesn't even have sense enough to say, "I ain't gonna say nothing, or I'm gonna just step away from the camera." Because what she did is took their domestic differences and made it viral, and now it's landed in the lap of Gully TV. When you see shit like this online, this is a reflection of women today. Very, very insecure. Nothing is no longer private. You can't deal with anything in-house. they gotta pull the cameras out, and often they will try to communicate with you through the timeline. Like, for instance, if you have some type of disconnect with a female, if you really want to know what's on her mind, all you got to do is look at her social media. She more than likely is going to start talking indirectly, posting memes, making, posts and statuses, bunch of childish shit. And this is what we're faced with today. Joe Smith is more than likely the bread earner in this situation. Obviously, he ain't earning enough, or she feel he's not giving her enough, because she decided to pursue an OnlyFans situation. A lot of the OnlyFans accounts, you see women dressing provocative, lingerie, panties. Some of them go as far as busting it open and shit like that. Whatever the case, Joe seems to be upset with it. Maybe one of his friends or somebody outside of the relationship told him, yo, your girl got an OnlyFans account. And he seems to be pretty distraught about it. But if you find yourself in this type of situation, gentlemen, it's best that you just walk away, just leave the chick alone, because the chances of you changing an adult is slim or none. An old tiger, they don't change their stripes at all. She said it. She said that you knew what I was when you got into this. She's basically telling him take it or leave it, and furthermore, she's filming it, showing a great deal of disrespect to this man. So he's in a relationship where he's not being respected. It's probably going to get worse. For some reason, NBA players, they find themselves in some very fucked up relationships, with the exception of Magic Johnson and his wife Cookie. I've seen it go left field for basically everybody, and then ending divorce and child support and a bunch of crazy shit. You see what's going on with Zion Williamson. You gotta protect your neck, man, when you're dealing with these chicks, man. But Joe Smith is a prime example of what would happen when a woman doesn't respect you. Before she filmed this video, she did not respect him, and it's obvious. You can tell the way that he's basically pleading with her, and she's belligerent, and she's filming him, humiliating him on camera. This is evidence that not only does she have an OnlyFans account, she's probably found her some contacts or some type of sugar daddy situation through the OnlyFans account, because she wouldn't be talking to him like that. She's letting him know that I can live independent of you. That's what she's basically saying. If she's filming this dispute, there's no respect between the two of them. And I just had to point this out because, of course, I stand for the whole fitness, finance, and fashion aspect. And if you apply these three elements, fitness, finance, and fashion, you'll find yourself in a better situation than where my man Joe is. As you see, Joe looking all skinny. He's not taking care of himself post NBA. And a female they'll go find someone who will remind them of what you used to be. It was a time when Joe was in pretty good shape. He wasn't always a big muscular guy, but he was in pretty good shape. And as you see right now, he don't look to be taking care of himself. And this is what you'll get from women if you're not taking care of yourself. I can't stress this enough. This is sad to see Joe in this position, publicly humiliated, and it's going viral, and it's really bad. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. I might get back on later on and speak about the situation that's going on with Hot Sauce from the N1 mixtape tour. There's a viral video on TikTok right now of a female accusing Sauce of sexually assaulting her at 16 years old. I didn't want to go off into this whole situation with Hot Sauce, but it is, again, hip-hop, sports, and fashion, and that's what I do here at Gully TV. Peace.